Alright, let's do this. So today is March 27th, 2002, and I turned 20 years old today. That's a very big and very crazy milestone. I never really thought about it that much. I mean, a lot of people say like their biggest milestones are turning 18 and 21 and 25 and 30, but 20 also is a really big milestone as well. It literally marks 2 entire decades on this earth, and I definitely have a lot of growing and learning to do still, but I feel like I have done a lot of learning and growing throughout my time on this earth. Life has not been easy along the way. There's been a lot of ups and downs. There's been a lot of trials and tribulations, but life has taught me some really tough lessons, and I'm going to share some of those with you today. So one of the toughest lessons that life has taught me is don't take things for granted. I feel like a lot of people say this, but it's so true. It's insane how true it is. I feel like I have taken a lot of things for granted in my life, especially all the time that I got to spend with my family and friends when I was younger. Everybody when they're younger doesn't really have a lot of grown-up responsibility, like having to work a full-time job. Even a part-time job can be a very big time commitment, going to school or just whatever other things that people are working on. A lot of people are really busy, sometimes people don't have time to sit for hours and just talk and spend time with each other, which is really sad because I feel like, I don't know, humans really need human to human interaction and connection in order to kind of function and be better people. I feel like I took a lot of that time for granted. I definitely had a lot of fun during those times, but I wish if I could go back, I definitely would, and I would cherish those moments a lot more. Especially, like I used to spend a lot of time with my cousins. They would come over for the summer, or for a couple weeks during the summer, or like for like a winter break or spring break, and we would just spend time together, go out hiking, or just play video games and do normal teenage boy things, and it was a lot of fun. I really miss it. I wish I could go back to it. I just feel like I didn't cherish it enough when it was going on, especially when I was thinking about other things that I had to get back to during my life, like my normal, regular, everyday life. Like I was going through, lady problems, or maybe I was going through, school problems. I was stressed out about school, or, thinking about something else in the future instead of just living in the present moment and taking in everything as it comes. And I feel like that's something that I need to learn how to be able to do going forward, especially now that I'm going into college. I feel like I need to take every experience as it comes and just live in the moment. That way I'm not thinking about, I have a test tomorrow, I need to go study. Like that test really isn't going to be that important in the grand scheme of everything in my life. I'm not going to remember that test. I'm going to remember, the times that I cherished with my family and friends. Another one of those is prioritizing your health. I feel like that's something that not many people touch on. Everybody, and especially in America, people are so busy, like it's so fast paced. People are always getting fast food because it's so much easier and quicker. We have so much easy access to it, and nobody really has time or knows how or wants to cook. And it's just so much easier to access junk food. And I find that when I eat junk food, I feel more tired. I don't know if everybody feels this way, but I notice it in myself that I feel more tired the more junk food I eat, the more lazy I am. Like if I'm laying down on a couch, or if I'm just playing video games or watching TV all day, I feel more tired than if I were to get up at a decent hour, like 8-9 in the morning, eat a good breakfast, go and get a workout in, play some soccer, or being active. I feel like I have more energy doing that and eating healthier than if I were to eat junk food and just chill on the couch all day. Obviously, I'm not saying that you should cut that out all 100%, but I feel like limiting that really helps you feel a lot more energized throughout the day, and throughout your week, and just throughout like your entire life. As a 20-year-old, I feel like I should not be as tired as a 50-year-old coming back from a 9-to-5 job, and just passing out every time I get home from school, or sleeping during class, or whatever the case may be. I shouldn't feel as tired as I do as a 20-year-old, because this is some of the times where I have the most energy. and I a lot of the times feel like I don't have any energy at all, and I miss the energy that I had when I was, smaller. But I still should be having a lot more energy at this stage in my life. And the last one is, you don't owe anybody anything. I say this because a lot of people, especially, I come from an immigrant background, so my parents, came here from another country. Obviously, they came from Africa, and they wanted to provide a better life for us. So obviously, they had ideas in mind of me and my siblings going to college to become engineers or doctors, or medical students. Anything of that stature, making like 6 figures or 7 figures, being super rich and smart, and all of these things. But when I take a step back and look, at what I want for my future instead of looking at what they want for my future, then I realize that it doesn't really align exactly. Obviously, they do care about me and they do want me to be successful, which I appreciate, and that's very important, as a parent, to be expressive of. But living my life through them, I honestly, I don't know if you guys know this, but I did go to the University of Houston, and I started as an engineer, and I absolutely hated it. It was horrible, and I was doing it because I, for one, didn't know what I wanted to do, and two, I thought my parents would be happy about it. They would be proud of me. And when I got there, I was like, this really is definitely not for me. And it wasn't even that the work was difficult. I mean, it definitely was for sure difficult. Don't get me wrong. The work was difficult, but it was also more difficult than it should have been because I did not enjoy it. I thought I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't, because I was living somebody else's dream. That was not my dream. That wasn't something that I wanted for myself. I didn't follow my own path. And now I ended up taking a leave of absence from the University of Houston to go to a local community college. And I feel a lot happier with that decision because I saved a lot of money, and I was able to, figure out what more so benefited me and what I liked more as far as majors in college. And now I'm going to be going back to the University of Houston in the fall, having gotten all of my transfer credits, and I'm going to be a business major now. So just saying all of that to say, follow your passions and follow your own path, because living through somebody else is not healthy in any way. I feel like, if some people want to make their parents proud, yeah, obviously I understand that, but they're going to be proud of you regardless. You don't need to live exactly how they want you to in order to make them happy, because they're always going to be happy. They're always going to be proud of you. Yeah, those are just some of the things that I've taken away from 20 years of living on this earth, which is crazy to say out loud, especially because I'm still 5'6", and I look like a 15-year-old, but and it is what it is. Yeah, that's just gonna be about it for the video. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, or just want to connect with me, my socials will be either in the description or on the bottom of the screen, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.